Hello everyone, welcome back to Divine Journey 2. Last episode we did a bunch of stuff, including setting up this, which is a second quarry, and also a powered spawner area, and we progressed a bit in Divine RPG. I have done a few things, off camera. I extended both of these, and I put the gas upgrades in this. This is now much more efficient, the sodium does keep up, in fact we're full. I also added a few things to our passive wall. Sugar, because we didn't have that already, for some reason. I think we were just using it from the mob farm, from witches. Coal coke, which is quite slow, but it's fine. Which also means we're getting creosote, and HOP graphite. Then we have a few plates, which do help us with the kits. We can craft the first three now. We still can't do the last one. We need black iron. So that leads us into Abyssalcraft, as we need black iron over here as well. So let's passive this. So we need passive darkstone. That should be easy. We'll do a stack. And black iron is dark solarium and darkstone. But you do get 4, so it's not that expensive. It's very slow. There we go. We'll also do a stack. So now we can move on to this. So 1 black iron frame. Seems fine. Cool. Next we want to craft the basic crafting table. Everything here is fine, except this. I do not want to do this with AE2. I think we should just passive them with a crafter. 1 tier 2 should be fine. So 1 axe recipe, 1 pickaxe, 1 crafting base, and 1 crafting table. Everything has to be on internal, except this one, on external. And we want a slot for all of these, like this. So the only things we have to input are wood, sticks, planks, and cobblestone. There we go, it's going. Also, can we have a compacting drawer? That would help a lot. Yes, we can. Okay, now it's going fast. I'm extracting out of the interface faster, with extract speed upgrades. Look how fast this is. Also, I forgot to mention, I've been rewiring a bit, especially down here. It's much better now. I haven't done past here though. I'm doing it quite slowly, a bit at a time. So all we need is 3 black iron slates, and we should be able to make this. There we go. This one's quite useless. It's just a normal crafting table, but you do need it for this, 3 of them, as well as luminescence, which we can have on autocraft, since we already have a fluid transposer with glowstone, so we can set up a pattern, like this. Also, let's upgrade these 2. Much better, so this can go in here. We need 9. It's so slow. That took forever. Now we can order the yellow table. It's not too bad. Awesome. I will put this here. The blue one goes here, and the green one goes here, when we do get those. I think the next thing we need to do is empowered oil. I think we need to automate it. We're not even growing this, so that's the first thing we need to fix. So let's craft another farming station. We are running out of wood. This is using a lot of it. It will fill up at some point, so it's fine. We're also out of porphyry, which is funny. We need to go to autumn for a little bit. 2,500 should be fine for like 20 more episodes. I will extend our farm this way. I don't want to go deeper. I'd rather just go sideways. So we want one of these here, and we want to be farming canola. We're also going to need a unbreakable mattock. There we go. We also need some drawers. I forgot about that. For canola seeds and canola. So it looks like the first thing we do with this is zap it to get crystallized canola seeds. And we drop it in oil, in which we have to fractionate. To get the actual canola oil, we can do it this way, or from a squeezer, or whatever it's called. Yeah, this thing. Canola press. It does not show up as a recipe for some reason. You can do it, I'm pretty sure. I think I want to do everything here. I don't remember. Do we press the seeds? Or the canola? Canola. Okay, and there we are. Canola oil. This should be as simple as requesting this and inputting via filter. There we go. Also, it's very helpful that it auto outputs. I did not know that. We do need to refine it, so I need a fractionating still. I don't know if there's any point to be buffering this with the unrefined version. So this just needs power. And there we go. Refined canola oil. About 100 millibuckets a second, which is pretty good. So while that's buffering, we can set up the automation for crystallized seeds. So we just need to add it to that. Should be quite simple. There we go. Easy as that. Now we have to drop these in this refined oil. I'm pretty sure. I will do it manually once, just for the quest. I think I can do this with some scanners. I'm not entirely sure how these work though. Oh, okay. This is simple. This is way easier than I imagined. So I want a fluid placer here, and a fluid collector here. And this one needs to be on pulse mode. This one doesn't matter. I'll have the dropper down here as well. So we place in the crystallized oil, set the scanner to this block. I guess max redstone? I don't know. So once the scanner scans this, we want it to activate this one and deactivate the dropper. So like this. Yes, okay, that worked. Now we can fluid conduit into here from the drum, and this shouldn't do anything until we start inserting into this with crystallized seeds. Probably with a limited item filter. With 1. It's working, and it stops as well once this is full. Perfect. Nice and clean too. Now what we do with the crystallized oil is throw empowered seeds onto it. So we need another lot of empowerers onto the top of that. So we need to filter the center one as crystallized and the outer 4 as normal seeds, and filter the output with this. There we go, and we just need another drawer for this. And now we make the exact same setup. Cool. It's working. We might need 2 scanners here. It doesn't quite work correctly. I think a better way of doing this is scanning for both fluids. So for example with this one, we scan for refined oil. That activates this. Then the scanner for crystallized oil activates the fluid collector. And that should work much better, I'm hoping. Okay, I fixed it. There was a problem once they were full, where they would stop and not start again. So I had to incorporate some clocks. So basically when this scans crystallized oil, this turns off, which turns on the clock, and it always tries to collect the fluid. But if it's full, it won't. But once there is space, it won't stop, because this is a clock. So that's why I had to do it like this, but it works. Shut up. So the only thing we need to do now is craft some of this, using this oil. It just uses rotten flesh. I will set it up here. We'll do a stack. We might as well have a buffer as well. And there we go. Shoggoth flesh. Also, it seems these 2 are working, which is nice. No more spilling items, or randomly stopping. I probably could have done it a lot neater than this. Oh well. So now I believe we can actually do some stuff with Abyssalcraft. With the 7 unholy essence that we found in Eden, we can craft these 7 statues. We just need a bunch of random drops and monolith stone. A bunch of it. Let's do a stack. For now. So we can make the Cthulhu statue, the Hastur statue, the Jazar statue, the Azathoth statue. This is getting out of hand. How do you say that? Nyarlathotep statue. I give up. And the last one. Awesome. So we are going to need the Necronomicon, which requires all 7 statues, but does not use them, a book, and a shadow gem. We should definitely powered spawn these guys, or shadow gems. Unfortunately, I have just slept, so there's nothing here at the moment. I'll come back. So let's get a powered spawner going. There we go. The crafting tables are still going. Oh, they're literally buffering right now. So we should stop running out of wood, which is very nice. There we go, it's done. We already have a shadow monster spawner. Does that work? I think we would want a shadow beast. They drop the better shadow gems, I think. We do have a few shadow gems already, so we can make this. I do want a couple though, probably. They would be very cheap once we set up a spawner. Okay, it's nighttime. Let's go. Not these 2. I don't think they even drop them. This is what we have at the moment. I think the shadow beast is just a big version of that. You'll see. Oh, I think that's one. Yes. So we do this. While that's going, I will set the drawer, which will be a compacting drawer. Like this. This way we have all of them in our system. Now we combine them in an anvil. Oops. Turn this off for a bit. And set the spawner just like these 2. And remember to fill in the gaps. Otherwise we get an imp infestation. And go! And look at all these shadow gems. Already over a stack. Now we can have a few more of these. Probably 4. Now we need some pillars. Probably to put the statues on. But first we need to craft this. Corallium infused stone. So we can get corallium pearls. Let's craft 16. The best way to process this is... any way really. They're all 2. Unless fortune works. In which it does. I'll mine it like this. It's way better. We got 44 instead of like 32 if we used a machine. Now we need to make one of each of these. And these use the big crafting table. But they're not too bad. It's just some ender alloy. So 1 energy pedestal, 1 energy collector, and 1 energy relay. I think we can do something like this. I'm not too sure how this works. I'm sure you need these. Does this work? Or is it like this? I'll figure it out. Okay, I've built something like this. It seems to work. It's charging all 4 books, I'm pretty sure. I saw Denver do this, so I just stole it. Everyone watch Denver, by the way. They make basically the same videos as me, so if you like my videos, you'll like theirs. Very good channel, would recommend. So I do want a room for Abyssalcraft, somewhere over here, I think. This is probably enough room. There we go. We have a tiny spot here. I might put something there. I don't know though. So we can move these now. All the books are almost full, which is pretty good. I think I want to hide this in this corner, like this. There we go. Next thing we need to do is set up our ritual thing. I think it's just out of cobblestone, the first one. I will put it here. This is vaguely centered. There we go. It is technically centered with the doorway. And this wall. It still doesn't look right. So I might extend this wall by 3. That might look a little better. Or we can extend just the middle part. Kind of like this. That might look cool, honestly. There we go. I like this quite a bit. Okay, looks like we need to make the Transmutation gem, which is made from empowered crystal bundles and some other empowered stuff. Luckily we are buffering these. So corallium pearl in the center, Inori, palace, and empowered crystal bundle. The outside ones don't matter, by the way. They do not need to be in this pattern. And shift right click to craft. There we go. And using this, we can craft shards of oblivion. It does have durability, 10, or technically 11. We might be able to put mending on it. I'll look into that later. So we can use 4 of these, along with some capacitors, and an activated ender core, advanced, to craft the oblivion catalyst. We do have spare ender cores, so this should be easy. It does use 5000 PE. I don't think I explained this, but the books do have a charge of PE. That's what these statues are doing. They're zapping these to give them a little charge. Oh yeah, we also need a sacrifice, but there is a trick with that. Let's go with this deer. Normally, you have to kill the animal, but you can do this. There we go. It thinks you killed the deer, since I picked it up, but we still have him. Hello. We have unlocked an upgrade for the pedestals. I think we should definitely make these, because these ones are very, very slow. So I will upgrade everything. We do need a bit of darkstone though, which is over here, I think. Yes. I might have placed this in the worst spot ever. I had to move this for it to work because it was on a chunk border. This is fine. It's not too weird. It makes sense, kind of. Huh? Did I pull it off too early? I may have glitched it. You saw me craft that. I'm not sure why it didn't work. Oh, I didn't have enough PE. I see, I see. I did not know it did that. Nice to know. We do have enough now. I promise. We also need to upgrade the collector. Even though we don't use it. Okie dokie. Now we can make the gateway key to go to the Abyssal Wastelands. It's a lot of empowered glod and a lot of steaming Restonia. But other than that, it's fine. We should have everything. There we go. Quite easy actually. Yet another dimension to go to. I think you just right click. Ta-da! It's the anti-axolotl dimension. Let's go. Here we are. Mark the portal. There is a couple things we need to do here. We do need some of this, I'm pretty sure. So I will vein mine it. We also need to set up another ritual thing. I will do it in the sky though, because there's so many mobs here. I think you make this one out of corallium cobblestone. The thing we just mined. I do need a Necronomicon though. We're also going to need a bunch of this as well. Abyssal stone. I'll grab like 2,000. So with some of this abyssal stone, corallium, and basic and alloy, we can make some chunks of corallium, and process into refined corallium. I might make a bit more. A whole stack. Also we need some corallium stone, so we can make bricks. Okay. These are so we can upgrade the energy collectors, once again, but we're also going to need a transmutator. I think we'll make this first, and we'll upgrade those later. I think I'll make another stack of refined corallium, because we have 7, and we need 8. Also it's used in the upgrades. There we go, another stack. Okay, we're just missing the 6 tanks of corallium, and that is this stuff. Also a dragon, it seems. Can you just fill these up? No, I'll have to do it like this. Which is fine. I think everything's full. So we can fill in the gaps. Transmutator. I'll put this here. Why not? I think I will go ahead and upgrade all of these. It seems fine. It's just corallium, shadow gems, and corallium bricks. I do have to do this over here though. It might be abyssal cobblestone actually, and not corallium. No? It should have worked actually. We might need to upgrade this first. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, I guess we're going for this then. So we need the Staff of Rending. Should be fine. I'm pretty sure we can enchant this. I've never tried doing it though. Yes, we can. Multi-rend. Don't know what that does. But now it's time for classic Abyssalcraft and zapping mobs for a bit. I think I understand what multi-rend does. I can hit like a bunch at a time. I think we only needed 1. So we're done. I was having fun. Oh well. I do want to upgrade all 4 though, at some point. I think we only can afford 1 though, at the moment. There we go. I believe we can activate this now. Yes. It seems we also need a refined corallium pickaxe, which is fine. I think the first thing I want to do with this is upgrade the staff. And it does keep the enchants, which is nice. It looks like it wants us to make the power stone tracker. I think this leads to a dungeon. It wants us to make 6. Let's go. We're going this way. I hope it's not far. It might be in this ocean of corallium. Oh no. Good. It's over here somewhere. Here we are. Hello. I'm looking for this. A red thing. Oh wow. Here it is. You do need this to mine it. I'm pretty sure. So now we need to do a boss to get the Eye of the Abyss. Yeah, this is what we need to do. 2 more corallium tanks, 4 plague flesh, and another ender core, which I think we have run out of, so we will need to craft them again. I'll activate a couple while I'm here. So 2 tanks, 4 flesh, transmutation gem, and 1 ender core. We do need a sacrifice as well. We still have the deer. This guy's got quite a lot of health. I think headshots do more. Yeah. Like the actual dragon, I suppose. I think I've grabbed everything. Yes, we have it. Awesome. Don't forget our transmutation gem. It looks like we're going to Wildwood next, which is the next divine RPG dimension, which is made from Eden blocks, apparently. This looks about fine. We're 1 gem short, but you can turn these into them. Okay, all we're missing is 6 more of these, but our transmutation gem is about to break, so can we put mending on this? No. Apparently not. You can enchant this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Will this work? The item repairer? No. Well, we have this now. I guess you can't repair it. It's not that expensive. It's just annoying. So I'll have to make another one. There we go. 14 Eden blocks. And we light it with the twilight clock. What is that texture? I will take a break and we'll go right in. Okay, I've emptied my inventory. Let's go. Hello? Are you nice? This place is cool. It's blue. Loot. Quite good as well. Also mark the portal before we get lost. I assume we're looking for the same thing as last time. So maybe that? No, that's just a house. Oh. I didn't fall for it. Is there anything here? I'll have a look. Oh, this is the dungeon. It's just a house. I did not realise. How do I get in? Oh, button. Hole. How lovely. I will say this one's smaller than the other one I did in Eden, so maybe it's not that bad. Okay, I have seen this before. You need to make that, but mirrored, I think. And we have augment, so this shouldn't be a problem. There we go. I believe this is it. Maybe something opened up. I'm guessing down the middle. No. Maybe it's not supposed to be mirrored. That could be a thing. But that would be stupid, because this is obviously supposed to be a mirror. So I will redo this. If this is true, I hate you. Whoever made this. I'm very disappointed. Here we are. This is some sort of combination. I have seen numbers around. This one's a 6. There's also 4 here. I've been augmenting around, and I can't find it. I'll start flipping, randomly. Oh, okay. It was 462 apparently. Looks like we have some sort of boss. Let's have a go. Soul friend. He's dead. Can I leave yet? It's so loud in here. Okay, I'm out. That was horrible. We do need a chunk. So with the Wildwood stuff, we can make the gems and the chunks. We might need more later. We only need 1 for now to fight the boss, which is just like last time. I think it's just this. It doesn't give you a countdown this time. He's a funny looking fella. I think we've done everything in Wildwood, so we'll go home. Now it looks like we have a bit more Abyssalcraft, which is nice. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm not lying. So we can upgrade our gateway key and go to the Dreadlands. So 1 power stone tracker, 4 feathers of Wildwood, 2 Wildwood hearts, steaming Restonia, and the gateway key. Yay! I think we can just put this down anywhere. And there it is, the Dreadlands portal. It has to be in this dimension, by the way. We can't have it in our portal room. By the way, this is my favourite dimension coming up. It looks amazing. I love this place so much. It's purple and red. It looks a bit weird with night vision. It ruins it slightly. It still looks cool. Once again, we need to zap mobs, but I should probably charge this. I'll leave it here while I zap. Also, we do need to kill these guys. Or Dreadium, which is very important. There we go. There's the essence. I also would like one of those big guys in a soul vial, so we can spawn them, because they are quite rare and hard to kill. I think we're going to need quite a lot of Dreadium, so you're coming with me. 26 is fine for now, so these in the Transmutator, with blaze rods, should get us Dreadium. There we go. So we can upgrade our Necronomicon, once again. We just need a bunch of Dreadstone, and also Dread Fragments. I wasn't picking up those. Oopsie daisy. They are very common though. I think they're just from zombies. Yeah, these guys. I think the purple people also give Abyssal Knife. Yes. That might be important later. A stack should be fine. So one of these. 4 cloth. And looks like we're too short on the Dreadium. So some Dreadstone bricks. These ones are easy. It's just a stone. 4 Dreadium plates. And we can grab this. It was a bit pointless charging that. Oh well, since it will be wiped. It's fine. Yay! And now to progress, we're going to need a whole bunch of Dreadium. 36, which isn't that bad. I can definitely do that manually. I might just make a spawner though. I hate fighting those guys. So we can order a powered spawner. I'm glad we can just do this now. It's very helpful. While that's crafting, I will combine this with the spawner. There we go. Now we combine them. And add it to the room. Now we can turn it on. Now we have infinite Dreadium. Basically. Now we can make another Oblivion Catalyst. So now with a bunch of Dreadium and Steaming Restonia, we should be able to craft a Dread Crystal. But we do need 20k potential energy. We are almost there though. We're at 12k. So 4 Dreadium blocks. And now we wait. It might be a while. I wonder if I can upgrade these. Probably not, because we need the upgrade. It might be worth it though. We do need another one of these though. I might as well get 3 while I'm here. Or the other 2 books as well. There we go. Easy peasy. Wait, I don't think it wipes it. We have 5,000. Okay, we can upgrade them, one at a time. I've made 2. Hopefully this is faster. We also need to do this one, for the quest. Ooh, we're almost full. That is great. These must be a lot faster then, because it was going so slow before. There we go, 20k. Now we can make our ritual thing. I think you can make this either out of red or purple, so I will make it purple. So 4 Steaming Restonia, 4 Dreadium, and a Oblivion Catalyst, along with 20,000 potential energy. Yay! The Dread Crystal. So now we've basically completed this chapter, and we're on to Blood Magic and Evilcraft. I think I will upgrade all of the pedestals and stuff, as well as all the books. It will be a bit of a grind, so I don't want to do that on camera. So I think I'll leave it there. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been having such a fun time with Abyssalcraft, which is strange, because I don't think I like this mod. But I guess after all that tech, a bit of magic is nice. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.